Eagle Jon. Today we're going to get to the Dutch oven and cook a couple biscuits, do some heat control over the open fire while you're camping, and also probably do some sausage and some coffee, of course. Can't camp without some coffee. Let's get to that. I'll tell you what, it's been raining out, it's been pouring. It is really hard to get this fire going. I have not left the fire for about 10 minutes with a lot of tinder with me trying to get it going. Need a lot of heat when it's hot out. Don't underestimate the dry stuff you need to start that fire. Have a lot of it. So one thing you need to cook with are coals. So we need to burn a lot of wood to get some decent coals. It's not a good idea to burn over fire. You can't really control flame. Flame has different heats as it rises and comes down and hits the bottom and drops down, and as it flickers, different heat sections in it. So coals you can keep at one heat temperature. You can move your pot and pan up and down away from it. So while I'm waiting on some coals here, which will probably need another 20 minutes or so at least, I built a tripod. Of course, I got a clove hitch, and then 3 wraps around each one, and then 2 fraps in between them, and then a clove hitch to end it. I'll do a video on some knots later. I probably know maybe 16 knots, but I'll probably get that out sometime down the road. So many videos to do here, but after the other day getting rained out, today I'm going to build I've never done this before, I'm going to build some type of overhead shelter for the fire in the tripod. That's what I'm going to do to keep the rain from putting the fire out. That's what I'm getting to right now. Alright, so I got some water on there for coffee or tea. I got some tea. I might make some tea, I don't know. And I've made on the tripod here, this stick here is just laying here. It don't need to be tied down. It comes across. This one's tied down, this one's tied down, and that one over there is tied down. So I can just lay this one on top. I want to put sticks across here and then put some kind of leaves or brush on top of it. That would keep a lot of rain off the fire in case it rained again real bad. Yeah, I think that's hot. Got me a tea bag. Oh yeah, it's hot. A little bit of tea in there. I've told you about these vials before. These e-cigarettes come in these things, I think. And these things are great for sugar, salt, pepper, coffee, whatever you want to put in them. I actually use cigar cases, the big glass ones, for coffee grounds. Works really well. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, well, let me sip on that a little bit. That's a beautiful day today. I mean, really, it's gorgeous after all that rain. What is the correct time for tea anyway? Supposed to leave the bag only 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something? Ooh, that's hot. But it's good. And the smoke in my eyes doesn't help anything. Alright, so I put sticks on the bottom. Keeps me off the bottom with the biscuits. I don't have much of a fire. It's been wet out. So I want to just try it from the bottom only since I have these off the bottom. So I haven't used this in a while. Back top's got a little bit of rust in it. The inside's fine. Never tried it on a fire like this without putting coals on top. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Let's take a look here and see what this looks like. I always want to keep this handle up so it don't get hot. Oh yeah, it's working pretty good, I think. So this is a good example. I've never done it like this before. This is interesting. Probably most of you will, no doubt. But I only had heat on the bottom, so I'm going to flip these over. Yow. Yep. That's with only heat on the bottom. So that's why you want heat on top and on the bottom for a whole oven effect. We'll leave those in there for just another 5 minutes maybe. Yeah, not too bad. But that's the reason, major reason you want coals on top and on the bottom. Now with briquettes, if you're using briquettes, you can control the fire a lot better. Each briquette is anywhere from 15 to 25 degrees temperature-wise, as in the volume of briquettes put on the oven. Each one is probably actually, I don't know, 500, 800 degrees each, but put them together and they equal, like if you put 12 on the bottom and 10 on top, that'd be what, about 400 degrees, so on and so forth. If you put 5 on the bottom and 5 on top, that might be like 250 degrees. So it depends on the briquette you get, anywhere from 15 degrees to about 25 degrees each for cooking purposes. Okay, so I'm back to the tripod. Found some magnolia leaves to lay on top. One side's curved, the other side's concave and convex, of course. If you lay them from the outside in to where they overlap coming out to the outside, all that rainwater should run off. And to keep the leaves on there, when you get them on there, just take some sticks, lay on top, and keep the wind from blowing the leaves off. Pretty basic. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good day.